does that mean to get that first conference win?
Everything. That was the goal. Going into any conference game, but being after I lost so much in the one, we knew that it was win or die, especially when we had a chance to make the playoffs. I think our schedule just gets tougher as the road goes on, and it's something that we have to get every win we can. And what a better way to do it than at D-Days in the Dome.
If you haven't described what this week was like, it's kind of everybody was kind of wondering what's been going on. I'm sure there's a lot of discussion going on. Just from your standpoint,
for me personally, it was things changed quickly and pretty drastically. Throughout the week, I could just tell everything just felt different. So I was going to start my first game, but once I got out there, it was just kind of the same old thing. I've been practicing and felt good to get out there and complete passes and move the ball a bit.
Kevin, the first drive was pretty sharp until the pick, and then after that, really struggled offensively for quite a while there. What were some things going on?
Yeah, we did stall a little bit after that. It was probably just a handful of things. It was just kind of bad timing on penalties, kind of hurting us. We're getting backed up. In our own side of the field. So, it's just kind of a combination of things, just kind of one play off or one block off from getting a first down, kind of put us back a little bit.
Could you talk about the scoring pass to Trevor there, the 18-yarder?
Oh, well, yeah. It's an easy pass for me. Trevor made a great play out of it. But it was good. The O-line did a hell of a job. They sold it, and it worked. So, guys did a good job.
hard to believe, Trevor, that was the longest offensive play of the game, 18 yards. It turned into a good one.
Yeah, that's for sure. That play was looking for us most of the game, the screens, and just get behind the D-lineman. The whole line we got out there in the field and got on the D-backs and easy touchdown.
Tyler, talk about the defensive performance. You guys were pretty outstanding today, I thought.
Yeah, kind of bounce off last week. We went through film. We kind of found 5 plays that really hurt us as a team. Gave up big plays where they had a big game, big catch or a turnover, and we try to eliminate that this week. Go through all the way through practice. Don't be the guy that in film on Sunday we gotta put this. Hey, this is your game. This is your play. We want to be a great defense. We gotta let this happen. So we just stress everybody do your job. And trust your teammates around you, and we'll win together. So it's something that we did all week, and we're able to execute today.
Tyler, through the early part of this year, you guys have had moments where plays have gone against you, and even today. Last week there was a punt problem. This week we had a little bit of a punt problem, and then right after that there was another play that went against you, a turnover on a probably pretty good defensive play by Missouri State. Can you talk about overcoming that and then getting the momentum, because really the defense stepped up, forced a turnover, and kind of changed the complexion of the game. Talk about how that momentum shift really took hold for the Coyotes.
Yeah, I know that obviously it's a game of momentum. Everybody knows that. Whatever team can carry for the longest usually has the most points at the end of the game. From a defensive standpoint, we kind of try to control it for the opposing team. So we want to be able to stop the momentum, get our offense on the field, and create momentum. And I think our defense, all around, played really well. Obviously, there's some things we got to work on, just fundamental-wise. But anytime we can control the momentum as a team, I think it's going to work out in the end for us.
Hey, Jarrid, you held Kiera Harris to 14 yards rushing and 72 yards to the air. How do you think the secondary did so well against some of that?
Honestly, I think it was all around effort. The offense. They stayed on the field. They got first downs. They were doing what they were doing. So for us, we were getting our breath. We were